lovelies, and welcome back to Crazy But Not Dangerous. I'm Shorty Vaughn. Today I'm super excited about our dessert. We're making a dessert. It looks really sophisticated and intense when you make it. It is very impressive for your family and your friends. They will think that you worked all day. Let them think that. They do not need to know how easily this comes together. We're going to be making an Irish pot de crème, and basically pot de crème is a French custard. It's chocolatey, it's rich, it's delicious, and like I said, it looks super impressive. But we've gone ahead and turned this 21st century style, so it is ready in no time at all. No need for a water bath, no need for a double boiler, no need for straining. Quick, easy, and delicious. You couldn't ask for anything more. Super simple ingredients. We're giving ours today an Irish twist with some Irish cream. Of course, this could be omitted if you abstain from alcohol. What I would recommend instead would be at Smart and Final or some of the other stores. There is often an Irish cream non-alcoholic syrup, and that would work just as well in place of the Irish cream. We don't abstain from alcohol, so I'll be using it today, but it's certainly your choice. Or you could omit the Irish cream entirely and just make pot de crème. And all you're going to need is a few basic things. You're going to need some half and half or some heavy whipping cream, whichever one's your preference, whichever one you have access to. My store did not have heavy whipping cream, so half and half it was. You'll need vanilla. I'm using Irish cream. You'll need 1 egg. I'm going to use a little instant coffee, some sugar, and some semi-sweet chocolate chips. And that's it. You also need some kind of a blender or a food processor, or you're going to need to be really fast with the whisk. I am not really fast with the whisk, so I'll be using the Robocool, but any blender or food processor will do. Absolutely. So let's get to it. Let's make some Irish pot de crème. Yay! Okay, so let's get started. In our food processor, we are going to go ahead and put in 8 ounces of semi-sweet chocolate chips. And the ones I have here are from Costco. You could use certainly any quality of chocolate chip that you have. It's chocolate. It's going to be delicious no matter what. I think these are good quality and a good value, and that's a perfect combination. So I've got about a cup, 8 ounces of semi-sweet chocolate chips. This is going to make 4 servings. I have 4 prepared ramekins. They've just been washed because we hardly ever use these, and so they were a little bit dusty. They needed a little cleanup. No worries. Okay. We are also going to need sugar. And we're going to need 2 tablespoons. Boy, I really need to refill this. I've got that on my list. 1 and 2. Super duper. And then, 1 egg. I like this recipe. 1 egg. That's cost efficient. And we are not separating the egg. We're going to use the whole thing. You paid like almost 60 cents for it in my area. I'm going to use the whole thing. And I'm just going to go ahead and crack it right in there. No problem. And then let's see, we're going to use, they did not have Baileys at the store. Apparently there has been a run on Baileys in my area, so I'm going to be using this O'Connor's Irish cream liqueur, I'm okay with that. And it was on sale. And I am going to put in 2 full tablespoons here. Well, maybe a little bit more. Oh, it smells really good. Maybe on Sunday I'll have a little Bailey's or O'Connor's, pardon me, a little O'Connor's in my coffee. Maybe. Okay. We also want to add, I never have the right measuring spoon. Oh, good. We're going to go ahead and add a teaspoon. Before we do that, let's go ahead and add a teaspoon of instant coffee. There we go. Now we'll use that same one to add a teaspoon of vanilla. And this is vanilla. I buy it in Mexico. I think I paid $13 for this enormous natural vanilla fiesta brand. I don't know. I think it is an excellent vanilla. I live in Arizona though, and we make frequent trips across the border. So that is something that I like. But I like it because you can actually see like the vanilla bean, you know, the vanilla bean, the little seeds in there. So I think that's a good quality brand. I don't know if you'll have access to it or not, but if you get to Mexico, bring yourself back a giant bottle of vanilla. How many ounces was this? 1,000 milliliters. Okay. Well, I've had a long time. Still going good. We are going to put half and half into our measuring cup here. And, oh, it's still got some of the, still had some of the chocolate chips. There we go. Get all your chocolate in. You don't want to miss any. And we are going to fill this to the 2/3 cup mark. And then what we're going to do is put our lid on here. Put your lid on the blender. And I'm just going to give this like a couple of very quick pulses so that my eggs and my chocolate and my Bailey's and everything are kind of incorporated. Okay, that's good. Then I'm going to go ahead and take my 2/3 cup of half and half over to the microwave, and we're going to nuke this up. Okay, this is my microwave, and, well, it's not the cleanest that it's ever been, but it's not the dirtiest either. And I'm going to put this on for 1:30. But we're going to watch it because I want it to come to a boil here in the microwave. And then once that gets to a boil, it needs to be really, really hot because we're going to take it over there and we're going to pour it inside of our food processor and pulse it at the same time so that it tempers the eggs, it melts the chocolate, and it will form a custard-like product that we can enjoy. It will also cook that egg so that it is safe for us to enjoy because, you know, safety first. So we want to watch this. We don't want it to overflow, but we do want it to get to a good little bit of a boil. Come on, half and half. You can do it. Like I said, you could use heavy cream. You can use half and half. Most of the pâte de crème recipes recommend heavy cream, and half whole milk. So in my opinion, when you add the two together, you get half and half. This is also very similar to how you would make, it's a little scalded, but I think we can just go ahead and maybe even do like 30 more seconds. but we're gonna watch it. It's very similar to how you would do a ganache. That was the word I was looking for. Except a ganache would not have the egg. Okay, so I can see the milk coming up. There we go. It didn't need a full 30 seconds. It needed like 20 more. Super hot. Let's go ahead and make our pot de crème. Okay, so we've got our really hot milk. We've got our food processor all locked down. I'm going to go ahead and start pulsing it. Add a little milk, pulse it. Add a little milk, pulse it. Oh my goodness, the smell. The smell is outrageous. Okay. Okay. Let's go ahead and get a spatula and get this all poured into our ramekins. We got to get these in the refrigerator so they set up beautifully. Okay. I will just pour these in. They actually make a special like pot de crème little cup. They are super cute. Don't tell Andrew because you know he likes all the fancy little cups and he will want me to get those. I think that's a little fussy for me, for our lifestyle. If you wanted to pick some up, I'm sure you could probably even find them at Ross or TJ Maxx or something like that. Maybe at Goodwill. A small little coffee cup might be cute. Whatever you may want. And like I said, you don't have to make these Irish. You could make these with a caramel sauce. You could make these with hazelnut spread, maybe. You could do like a crème de menthe instead of an Irish cream. That would be delicious. They're your pot de crème. Do what you want. Just cleaning these up a little bit because, you know, presentation counts in our household. Okay, how precious am I going to get here? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. And you will see that these are already beginning to tighten up. No problem. We're going to put them in the refrigerator. They're going to go ahead and set for about 2 hours. I'm going to take them out slightly before dessert time just to bring them up in temperature a little bit. If you wanted to do these with all dark chocolate instead of semi-sweet, you certainly could. I'm not sure necessarily that I would make them with a milk chocolate. But But like these are yours. Add whatever you want to them. By all means, dress them up the way that you want. A little bit of whipped cream, a little sprig of mint. Any of those would be delightful. Pretty much, this is how I think I'm going to serve them today. Andrew's not a huge fan all the time of the whipped cream, and I could take it or leave it. Honestly, these are so good. They don't really need anything else. You won't taste the instant coffee. It will just accentuate the chocolate and the Irish cream. And yeah, there we go. So these will look super duper. I'm going to, like I said, put them in the refrigerator. I'm going to let them set. I'll bring them back out and let's just see how they firm up. They're going to be terrific. And these will impress your friends and family. You won't need that book, How to Make Friends and what have you. You'll just make pot de crème instead. So we have brought a 17th century dessert to the 21st century and done it in fraction of the time. And not expensive. So that huge jar of, it's like a 3-pound bag of chocolate chips that you get at Costco. I think it's like $7. So we used 8 ounces. So we'll say, you know, $1.50 or something like that. We had some Irish cream. We're going to use that, but we only used a few ounces. So, you know, like maybe 50 cents worth. A little bit of sugar, a little bit of coffee, a little bit of vanilla. Maybe this costs altogether like $4.50. So about $1 per. I think that's okay math, especially since it's St. Patrick's Day. Yay, hooray! All right, my lovelies. Well, that's pot de crème. They're going to be delicious. I'll let you see what they look like when we're all done. Be good, be careful, look both ways, and like and subscribe so we can be friends. Have a great day. Bye. Oh, I have chocolate on my hand. So it's been about an hour, and our pot de crème has been in the refrigerator, and it is almost fully set. It still has a little bit of jiggle to it, but for the most part, it is thick, it's rich, it's creamy, it's delightful. We're going to enjoy every bit. But I did want to give this a slight embellishment. You know, why not? So I've got a little bit of powdered sugar right here. And I've got my sieve. And I'm just going to go ahead and give that a few tappy taps like that. And that will ensure Andrew knows that I have spent a good deal of my afternoon making this really simple, like 15-minute dessert, right? So, looks impressive, looks delicious, tastes even better. Yay, hooray! Happy St. Patrick's Day!